16 years old when I went to the war to fight for a land fit for heroes. God on my side and a gun in my hand, chasing my days down to zero. And I marched and I fought and I bled and I died, and I never did get any older. But I knew at the time that a year in the line was a long enough life for a soldier. We all volunteered and we wrote down our names, and we added 2 years to our ages. Eager for life and ahead of the game, ready for history's pages. And we brawled and we fought and we whirled till we stood 10,000 shoulder to shoulder. A thirst for the hunt, we were food for the gun, and that's what you are when you're soldiers. I heard my friend cry, and he sank to his knees, coughing blood as he screamed for his mother. And I fell by his side, and that's how we died, clinging like kids to each other. And I laid in the mud, and the guts and the blood, and I wept as his body grew colder. And I called for my mother, and she never came, though it wasn't my fault and I wasn't to blame. And the day's not half over, and 10,000 slain, and now there's nobody remembers our names. And that's how it is for a soldier. In the draft of 1917, a man from Tennessee, overseas to the trenches he went from the land of the free. Into war he brought 2 things along, a rifle and his faith. Joined the ranks as a private assigned to the 338th. There, on that day, Alvin York entered the fray, saving the day, 82nd all the way. Into the fires of hell they are gonna hero to be, entered the war from over the sea, intervened 1918 all the way from Tennessee, Hill 223. When his faith has been put to the test, the call to arms he heeds. On the 8th of October he went, made a sergeant for his deeds. Fearless leading the raid of the war, machine gun on the hill. charged the enemy, taking the prisoners by power of his will. There, on that day, Sergeant York entered the fray, saving the day, 82nd all the way. Into the fires of hell they are gone, a hero to be. Entered the war from over the sea, intervened 1918 all the way from Tennessee. Hill 223. What Sergeant York achieved that day would echo to the USA. It's 82nd all the way, death from above, what they now say. What Sergeant York achieved that day echoes from France to the USA. It's 82nd all the way, death from above, what they now say. Into the fires of hell they are gone, a hero to be. Entered the war from over the sea, intervened 1918 all the way from Tennessee. Till 220, hell they are gone, a hero to be. Entered the war from over the sea, intervened 1918 all the way from Tennessee. Till 223. Where dead man lies, I'm paralyzed, my brother's eyes are gone, and he shall be buried here, nameless marks his grave. Mother home, get a telegram and shed a tear of grief. Mud and blood in foreign land, trying to understand. Where is this greatness I've been told? This is the lies that we've been sold. Is this a worthy sacrifice? Great war, and I cannot take more. Great tour, I keep on marching on. I play the great score, there will be no encore. Great war, the war to end all wars. I'm standing here, I'm full of fear, with bodies at my feet. Over there in the other trench, bullets wear my name. Lead ahead, as the captain said, and show them no remorse. Who am I to understand? What have I become? I do my duties, pay the price. I'll do the worthy sacrifice. I know my deeds are not in vain. Great war, and I cannot take more. Great tour, I keep on marching on. I play the great score, there will be no encore. Great war, the war to end all wars. And feet by feet, we pay the price of a mile here. Though men were falling, we see heroes rise. We face the heat as we are fighting until the dawn. So follow me and we will write our own history. more. Great tour, I keep on marching on, I play the great score. There will be no encore. Great war, the war to end all wars. Kill, fight, die, that's what a soldier should do. Top their game, earning their name. They were the devil dogs in a war, a machine. They were the USA Marines. 1918 USA intervened. Till now they were mainly observing. There in the wheat fields, a small piece of land. It's a battle that'll write history. 5 times attacked, then 5 times repelled. The 6th time they managed to break the line. Part of the core and a part of the lore, the deadliest weapons on earth. Kill, fight, die, that's what a soldier should do. Top their game, earning their name. They were the devil dogs in a war, a machine. They were the USA Marines. Dogs lead ahead and attack through the lead, put to test at the Battle of Bellew. Clearing the forest and advance through the trees. It's the end of the war that's in sight. Hill 142, it's a final breakthrough. It's the key to controlling the battlefield. Second to none, a marine and a gun, and the foes run in fear of their name. Kill, fight, die, that's what the soldier should do. Top their game, earning the name. They were the devil dogs in a war, a machine. They were the USA Marines. In times they are needed, such times they appear. When a leader has fallen, a hero rise and inspire the lost into glorious deeds that would give them a name that lives on to this day. When in times they are needed, such times they appear. When a leader has fallen, a hero arise and inspire the lost into glorious deeds that would give them a name that lives on to this day. Second to none, a marine and a gun, raising hell as they're fighting like dogs of war. Part of the core and a part of the lore, the deadliest weapons on earth. Kill, fight, die, that's what a soldier should do. Top their game, earning the name. They were the devil dogs in a war, a machine. They were the USA, and since then they are the devil dogs of war.